Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. Gonna make a bit of a waffle fest here. I think I'm likely to go on a bit of a ramble. I want to cover a few different topics here. I want to say a thank you, which I will in just a moment, for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. I also want to give you a bit of an update, tell you what's been going on with myself over the last couple of weeks. And I also want to tell you what we'll be doing on this channel. I say we, I mean I. What I'll be doing on this channel moving forward. But let's start off with the thank you. So I've got to 1,000 subscribers. As we can see here, 1K subscribers. Thank you very much. As of yesterday. So I'm very, very pleased with that. I've been working towards 1,000. It's been a goal. It's been a milestone, and I've achieved it. It's taken just over 1,000 videos and about 10 months, I think, 10, 11 months to get there. It's been quite the journey. I'll let you know that when I started this channel, I didn't really know too much about true crime, to be honest with you. I mean, I'd always had a bit of a very casual interest in true crime, but it isn't something that I looked at overly. So I dived into this, and it's been a learning process for me. And it's been a bit difficult at times, as you'll know if you're a regular, and thank you very, very much if you are a regular. As you'll know, I've taken a couple of breaks. I do lie to you, don't I? I lie to you when I say that I'm going to make multiple videos every single day, and that's a lie. I don't do it every single day. I do it most days. Multiple videos most days of breaking news, of crime that has occurred that day, or perhaps the day prior, or certainly very recently. But I don't quite manage it every day, and there's been a few times where I've taken a couple of days off here and there, a couple of times due to emotional reasons. As you'll know, the topics covered by and large, with only a handful of exceptions, are extremely dark. Murder, child murder, missing persons, abuse, sexual abuse, really, really disgusting, heinous, dark topics. Every now and then I do cover a more positive topic. A hero, Nick Bostic, saved 4 children and an 18-year-old. But those kind of topics are a little bit thin on the ground. It's mostly the very troubling subjects that I cover, and I do so because, well, it's a true crime channel, and to me these seem like the most important, the most troubling topics to cover. And it's very, very difficult for me as I've progressed through the channel. If I come across an article of, let's say, in particular, a child that has been murdered or suffered horrendous abuse, I find it very difficult not to make a video on it, because I feel there's some level of obligation. I don't take this literally. I don't literally mean this entirely, but on some level, at least, I feel there's some level of obligation to cover these stories. These victims deserve just a moment of coverage, a moment of reflection, a moment of respect. And that's how I have been treating the topics. I know I do like to use a few fruity words every now and then, but by and large I do very much try to be respectful to the victims, not so much to the perpetrators. But in any case, I've gone on a bit of a tangent there. So again, thank you very, very much to the subscribers, but more importantly to the commenters, those that comment occasionally or those that comment regularly. I really, really appreciate it. The OGs are wonderful. I can't remember everyone's name, and there's avatars. Things are a blur on occasion. I forget sometimes who is an OG and who isn't. But by and large, I know who you guys are. You make yourselves known, and I really, really appreciate it. You guys are wonderful. The comments are so touching. I find them touching. I hope and I presume others do too. And I hope you guys do read each other's comments, because they are wonderful. And that has been, I've got to say, probably almost definitely the most important, the most rewarding aspect of having this channel has been reading through the comments. Those comments expressing their anger towards the perpetrator, their sorrow towards the victims, They've just been, by and large, very touching. Also, some of you guys are extremely intelligent and make incredibly insightful comments, informative, educational comments, which also is absolutely wonderful. So I really, really appreciate all of the commentators, particularly the regulars, particularly those that are becoming a part of creating a community. That's how I view it. You may disagree, but I kind of feel that even though I've dropped off for 2 weeks and things kind of dissipate pretty much immediately, but I feel that we have been building a community. I hope that's the case. I really, really do. I also want to thank those people that are some way connected to the crimes, to the victims, to the perpetrators that make comments. For whatever reason, I find those commentators, those comments, particularly touching too. So I've had many comments on many videos where people have known the victims or the perpetrator, and just making a comment like that, I don't really know why, but it just feels like I think there's a few aspects to it. I think it reminds us that we can all be touched by these tragedies. Hopefully you've not been touched by these tragedies, and perhaps you have been, in which case my condolences, but we all certainly can be. We can be victimized, our friends, our families can be victimized. So it's like a sobering aspect when someone who has been touched by such a crime makes a comment. But it also is rewarding for me. Maybe I'm wrong for thinking this, but sometimes it feels very rewarding to me to have, in a very, very small way, provided some type of forum for somebody to just reflect on the situation, to reflect on the crime, on their friend, on their loved one, reflect on the situation. So I feel very rewarded by that. Anyway, that's enough about that. So let's move on and tell you a little bit about moving forward. Well, I am hoping to do live streams. Now, I've said that for months. Towards the beginning of starting the channel, I did make about half a dozen or so, maybe 10 live streams, but I've not done that consistently, and I would like to do that consistently. I'm hoping to do that on Sundays, my time in Australia, Sydney, Sunday afternoon or something like that. And I would love to do it with your guys' help. So I would love for you guys to be able to watch the videos, to interact in the chat, to come up on panel, to perhaps be a regular. And I don't know what to do on the live stream. I don't know if I should just read through some articles or how to do it, but I'd like to do it with your help. And for any of you guys that are interested in that, please do express your interest in the comments. We'll try to figure out some good times to do a live stream. Again, I'm thinking Sundays for me in Australia, but we need to get it at a time that is suitable for you guys who are mostly in America. Some of you guys are in the UK, some of you guys are in Australia as well. But that's something that I will be moving forward on over the next few weeks. And there are a few people that I've had a little bit of a chat with back and forth. And I've let them down to the extent that I've not started the live stream consistently yet. But that will be happening. So please do maintain the contact. And talking of which, you can contact me on Twitter. Anybody can. So I've got my Twitter account here. There's the @address True Crime Updat. There wasn't enough characters, I believe. But you can follow me there. I've got 728 followers. I'm trying to build this Twitter account. I retweet other people that are involved in the true crime community. So there's a bit of a community in itself going on my Twitter account. So you're welcome, of course, to follow that. You're welcome, of course, to message me at any time. So please do. I'm going to mention this. There is the means to give me a donation should you wish. You don't have to. but you can if you want. So there's a website, co-fi-coffee.com, and you're able to subscribe. You're able to donate, just a one-off donation, and you can buy me a coffee. If you like, you can change that number to whatever you want. Doesn't have to be $3. Could be $30,000 if that's what you want. So I've just received the one donation so far. Let's see if we can finally get to my goal of $150, but don't feel obliged. But anyway, in addition to that, because I do have 1,000 subscribers now, I am able to monetize the channel, which I will be doing. I would like to try to receive some kind of reward for the effort that I put in. So I have made more than 1,000 videos. It does take a lot of time and effort. So it would be wonderful if I were able to get some level of income. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but I will be putting some memberships forward over the next couple of weeks or so, which of course you're welcome to join the memberships, or you're welcome not to join, whatever you feel is appropriate. I'm going to mention in this boring, rambling video as well that moving forward, I might be doing more missing person cases and try to do better at following up on them. So that's one area that I'm falling down on, is not following up on the missing person cases in particular. It is quite difficult to do. Well, it's not that difficult, but I seem to not bother with it, so I'll have to try to improve there. I might try to make some more better prepared videos. Most of my videos are on the fly, and perhaps I could do a little bit better in that regard. And also I might do some more coverage of closed cases. So similar nature, tragedies, tragic, heinous crimes that perhaps occurred several years ago. So I might play around with a few different areas there. But having said that, by and large, the focus will remain on multiple videos most days in regards to breaking true crime news. Okay, so I'm getting towards the end of this Ramble Fest, but let me introduce you to myself a little bit. So I do have another channel, Pick a Leech. I've been, on YouTube, in these YouTube streets for a little while under the moniker of Pick a Leech. Yeah, that's a picture of a leech there. And I've recently, a couple of months ago, a few months ago, started making a few videos on this channel. I've dropped off a little bit. Perhaps I'll be picking that up. I do hope to. I may be making some live streams on this channel too. So we'll see how that goes. No promises, but I would like to ideally have an outlet on YouTube which is of a less dark nature. So true crime is very, very dark. I will hope to do live streams shortly on this true crime channel, but I would also like a bit of an outlet to cover some less dark subjects, maybe a bit of politics, maybe current affairs, covering this topic, that topic, which I might do in singular video form or live stream form, or both. So you might want to subscribe to me, you might not. That's the Pick a Leech channel. I'm also going to mention a friend's channel. So this is at the end of the day, Bella is the channel owner, and so I'm going to mention this channel for a couple of reasons. So I'm a moderator on Bella's channel, but one reason I'm mentioning this channel during this video is because I think you guys will like her channel. She's got a nice, pleasant channel. Mostly she does live streams and talks about this, talks about that mostly. She's doing a little bit of focusing on one YouTuber in particular, but mostly she has nice conversations on the channel. So do check her out. And also Bella has a second channel, Court of Public Opinion, and I might be joining Bella on some live streams on that channel as well. So you can always check out those two channels. There will be a link in the description, and my other channel. And what else did I want to say? No, I think that's it. I think that's all that I want to cover. So as I said, this was likely to be a waffly video. But again, thank you very much for sticking around. Thank you for 1,000 subs. Thank you ever so much for your comments, which is really the most valuable thing here. And please stick around, and let's head towards 2,000 subs within the next 30 days.